Think your phone company charges too much? Try Global Tel-Link, the biggest phone company for prisoners and their families. Global Tel-Link makes more than $500 million a year, charging sky-high rates to the very people who are least able to pay.
My name is Kenny. I'm 9. Here's me, here's my mom, and here's my dad. He's tall and he's funny. He is in jail.
And do you get to visit him a lot?
No.
My son's father is at Hardeman County, CCA. We can't make the commute as often to see his dad because the commute is like almost a 4-hour drive. Phone calls are a problem because they cost too much, and I have other bills. I'm a single parent. The service provider we use is Global Tel-Link.
What they do is they enter into contracts with the state prisons, county jails, detention centers, and prisoners and their families have no choice but to make calls through Global Tel-Link.
I want to put this in a little perspective here. A call via private company Global Tel-Link costs $1.13 a minute. That's about $17 for a 15-minute phone call.
$17 just to hear a loved one's voice, while everyone else can talk to people across the globe for next to nothing. How does Global Tel-Link get away with it? By rigging the system. It gets contracts by offering kickbacks to the prisons. The bigger the kickback, called a commission, the more likely the prison is to give the contract to Global Tel-Link. The cost gets passed on to families through high prices.
How often would you talk to him if you could?
Every week. Because we never get to spend any time together.
The more contact that prisoners have with people on the outside, support networks like family and friends, the more likely they are to succeed both in prison and when they get out.
In 2013, the FCC announced it would cap prison phone rates, but that just affects calls from state to state. Most prisoners' family members, like LaTanya and Kenny, make their calls within a state. Without more action, their rates will stay high.
If I could talk to my dad right now, I'd say I miss him.
Fight the prison profiteers. Tell the FCC to cap all prison phone rates at prisonprofiteers.org. Click here.